Dreamscape presents Murder and Rock and Roll by Lee Strauss and Norm Strauss. Narrated by Stephanie Németh-Parker. 1. Despite her efforts to restrain bubbling excitement, Rosa Reed couldn't help but let out a low-pitched squeal. Her British upbringing, with its emphasis on keeping a stiff upper lip, made this uncharacteristic sound unusual. Even her sleepy cat Diego, who was curled up in the center of her four-poster bed, glared at her through narrow yellow-green eyes. Rosa emitted a chuckle and vigorously rubbed his ears in retaliation. "I know it means nothing to you, Diego, but it's Elvis Presley!" A year previous, Rosa would have been hard-pressed to recite a tidbit of trivia about the young music star, but now it was as though Elvis Presley was everywhere. One couldn't get away from hearing his music on the radio, seeing his face on the cover of magazines, and watching him on The Ed Sullivan Show. And he was in Santa Bonita. Pure serendipity, since the concert had been booked before Elvis had become a national sensation. Rosa's main squeeze, Dr. Larry Rayburn, the town's assistant medical examiner, had gotten tickets for them, and Rosa couldn't wait for their evening to begin. She turned back to her bedroom mirror and added finishing touches to her makeup. After agonizing over several outfits, Rosa had decided on a two-tone navy blue and red dress with a form-fitting bodice, accentuating her new bullet bra. Wearing her flouncy red skirt with a full crinoline slip would be fun for the upbeat event that an Elvis Presley concert promised to be. She suspected that many of the attendees would be teenagers. Though she was closer to 30 than 20, Rosa felt young at heart, perhaps because, despite a failed attempt, she'd yet to marry and start a family. The melody of Blue Moon, a song that had frequently been playing on local radio, reached Rosa from down the hall. Rosa had recently relocated to California from London, England, and lived with her American relatives in a large home known as the Forrester Mansion. Gloria Forrester, Rosa's cousin, who was closer to 20 than 30, prepared to go to the concert with her friend Marjorie. "Without a dream in my heart," they sang loudly in unison. Curious as to what the two girls were up to, Rosa tapped on the partially opened door before entering Gloria's colorful bedroom. "Oh, Rosa," Gloria trilled. "I'm so excited. My knees are like marshmallows." Marjorie stared at the cardboard cover of the long-playing record they were listening to and swooned.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?